here.
Okay, so we are down here in the grass market. Now the clues in the name, this did used to be a marketplace, and so called the grass market, named after the grass that the livestock fed off, and of course the livestock was sold here at the market. Now we still do a market on a Saturday, but it's more kind of like fun touristy trinkets, independent businesses, and also kind of like street food rather than your basic daily bread. If you are here on a Saturday, do make sure you check out the market, it's really good. Also, the grass market was pretty popular for something else, which is what we are standing in front of here. Does anybody want to take a guess at what we used to do here? It's something not particularly nice, we don't do anymore. Yep. Yeah, we used to hang people temples too. So yeah, we are standing in front of what used to be nowadays, thankfully, the grass market is a lot more famous for its pubs that run all the way down the stretch, which some of them do actually have names in reference to the hangings that happened here. So for example, the last drop, just over here. Now the last drop is actually in reference to being offered your last drink. You were offered one last drop of alcohol and then they would execute you, and that was the tradition here in Edinburgh. Now also behind me, you might be able to see the name Maggie Dixon. Now Maggie Dixon was a real person and she was executed right here in the grass market for her crime. After she was executed, they took her down, put her into a coffin, and they wheeled her back to Musselburgh, which is a little fishing village where she was from, where she lived with her husband, and where she was going to be buried. Now they didn't get very far from this exact spot before they soon started to hear some strange movement and noises coming from Maggie Dixon's coffin. They stopped the cart, they opened up Maggie Dixon's coffin, and she was very much alive. They brought her back to the centre of Edinburgh, and after a bit of thought, decided that she had gone through her execution, she had done her sentence, and there was really nothing left to do. Maggie Dixon was allowed to leave, and she went on to live for another 40 years after her hanging, before she died of natural causes. And during this time, she was known by another name by the people of Edinburgh. This was Half Hang It Maggie. Can anybody guess what character or more ghost did J.K. Rowling use the story of Half Hang It Maggie to inspire? That's the right, say again? Not Moaning Myrtle, very good guess though. Nearly Headless Nick, yeah, 10 points to Hufflepuff. So Half Hang It Maggie became Nearly Headless Nick. So we're going to head to the bottom of the grass market now, and we're going to have a look at Edinburgh Castle. Two pubs I want to point out that you should look out for as we're going down. One is the Wee Pub, just behind me. That is the smallest pub in Scotland. Probably not great for a party, but if you want a little like lonely pint, I guess is a good place to go. Also, just going down here, we have Edinburgh's oldest pub, which is the White Hart Inn. Was established in 1516 and it still stands as a pub today.